you, Roly-Poly. Hey, Precious. Hey, Precious. What are you doing, huh? Come here. Yeah. Yeah, y'all hunting a biscuit? Y'all want something to eat? Yeah. Yeah. Folks, I'm here tonight with Tailgate Talks. I want to talk a little bit about local government and how it works. I just filmed my two little Shih Tzu hounds. I done a segment the other night about how we got a neighbor that called the animal control on our Shih Tzus because she was fearful for her life because she thought they were going to eat her up. Folks, these dogs weigh, hell, I don't know, 4 or 5 pounds a piece. And all they looking for is somebody to pet them or scratch their belly or give them a biscuit or something to eat. I mean, honestly. But let me explain how local government works. I've lived here on this property that I'm on for 30 plus years. I have had hound dogs in the back of my property for 30 plus years. I work with my hounds and they don't bark a whole lot. They're right out my back bedroom window. And if they're barking, it's either because I have pulled up out there to feed them, or there's something going on in the backyard. They have kept me from having anything stolen or anything gone missing from my place for as long as I have lived here. Now, let's get back to the local government. Next door to me, unbeknownst to me, several years ago, a couple of years ago, some jackleg opened an Airbnb. He bought this house. No offense to him. He bought the place. He had the money. He bought it. And he opened an Airbnb, which I don't know if everybody knows what that is, but it's a cheap-ass motel. And it's been going on now for, I don't know, 2 or 3 years right next door to me, and it didn't bother me. I don't care what they do over there. You know, most of the time, I've seen professionals come in their business suits and stay a night and leave. And I've seen spring breakers come in and they go out back and they build them a bonfire and they smoke their dope and they drink their whiskey. They hadn't bothered me. I don't care what they do. You understand what I'm saying? Well, here in the last couple of weeks, he has got a damn bitch that's moved in over there, and probably a Yankee, and homely as she looks, bless her heart, I feel bad for her, but she stands outside the house out front and smokes one cigarette after the other. And my wife and children will let these Shih Tzus out. Now, y'all, we talking about lap dogs now. We talking about 5 pound, 8 pound lap dogs that all they want to do is get petted and get something to eat. Now, I mean, honestly, well, this lady has decided that these Shih Tzus are a problem because they bark at her while she's smoking her goddamn cigarettes. Well, that's well and good, but then she goes and calls the animal control. Now, let's delve a little deeper in this. My wife is a big equestrian person. The animal control has her number on their desk to call if they have issues with livestock, horses on the highway mainly. And I don't know how many times my wife has got up out of bed and left the house to go get horses off the highway and find out who they belong to and carry them back to the rightful owners. That's what people do. That's what country people do. However, we have a woman that has moved into this Airbnb. Now, granted, she don't own the place. She pays $25 or $30 a night to live over here. And my wife lets her 2 lap dogs out. And like I said the other night, dogs are they're gonna roam and they're gonna look and they're gonna piss on bushes and they're gonna smell and sniff. Well, they see this lady over here. Well, the lady's got 2 options. She can pet them and give them a cookie, and they her best friend. But oh, hell no. No, she's got to scream and holler and stomp her feet and kick at them and raise hell and act like a lunatic until all they want to do is sit on the edge of her yard and bark at her. Oh, hell, she feels threatened now. So she calls animal control. Well, like I said, I've lived on this property for 30-something years. I've got a dog pen out back. I've got 5 deer hounds in it. I have worked on them hounds, and I've worked with them, and I've put shock collars on them. They don't bark. The only time they bark is if I pull up in the yard in the afternoon, and that's because they think I'm going to feed them, which I do. Or if there's somebody or something out there, they're going to bark. If they barking, you need to look and see what the hell's going on. But in this complaint that she filed with animal control was on my hounds too. Not just the Shih Tzus barking at her in her front yard while she's smoking cigarettes, but my hounds. Now, well, that being said, the local government has picked this up in the form of animal control and put notices on my door that they're coming back to investigate these 2 Shih Tzus and my hounds to make sure that they're legitimate. Legitimate. Now, they gotta have all their shots and they gotta have their rabies and all this horse shit. Because some fucking woman, some lady that's renting a damn motel next door to me decides that she don't like my damn dogs barking. Now, folks, I'm over the bullshit now. I'm done with it. I've got the same neighbors I've had here. All my neighbors have lived here for years and years. Nobody has complained about my dogs. There ain't nobody griped and bitched about our Shih Tzus. But until some Yankee heifer moves in for $25 a night and decides to raise hell, and the local government takes it up, and they're gonna frick with me over some horse shit that don't mean shit from Shinola about nothing. Now, if you fear for your life because of a Shih Tzu, folks, you got problems. You have some serious issues No, let me rephrase that. You don't have no issues. All you doing with that is being a pain in the ass to somebody. That's the bottom line. If a damn Shih Tzu dog scares you, you got issues. But that ain't what's going on here. This son of a bitch, he just has a damn, she's got a problem. She just wants to stir some shit for somebody. And it would be different if she had lived here and she owned this place or she had any clout here, but she has none. She is renting an Airbnb house for $25 a night. But yet, the animal control feels compelled. I wouldn't even be surprised if the woman had a local address. Shouldn't that be a requirement to call the government officials on somebody? To have an address? Really? I mean, and don't get me wrong. I know there's laws and you're supposed to keep your dogs on your property and all this whole shit. But folks, I live in the country. I don't live in the goddamn city. That's the reason why. Country folks would pet the dogs that come over and throw them a treat. And they would be perfectly happy. But oh, hell no. Oh, no. You got a Yankee moves in, and they want to stomp their feet and hoop and holler and piss and moan and bitch and gripe and call animal control on 2 Shih Tzus. Folks, if y'all know what shit, I sent there's some pictures of my Shih Tzus on the start of this video. If that ain't comical to you, now what you reckon them 2 little old dogs are gonna do to you? Honestly, what are they, piranhas? I don't think so. I really don't. And another note is, most of the time, if a dog don't like you, you got something going on. The dogs can read that. And these Shih Tzus don't like her. Now my hound's barking, that's because I drove up out back, or they was a stray dog or a cat or something. That my hounds ain't got nothing to do with it. But them Shih Tzus, if they don't like her, there's a reason for it, because they like everybody. All they want you to do is pet them. That's all they want, is just to get petted. And this crazy summit moves in, like I said, that's what your local government does. Now, back a year or so ago, my wife's got a horse barn, and like I said, the animal control's got her number on her desk because they call her to help them with livestock that's loose and all. And she gladly helps them. She don't charge them nothing. That's what she does. But you know, we had bulldogs coming in the barn back a year or so ago, killing goats and chickens. And we called animal control. Nah, they couldn't help us. But some heifer that lives over here in Airbnb that don't own shit, paying $27 a night, called, oh goddamn, they gonna be on our doorstep the next day with a notice. A damn notice that we've got so many days before they come back and investigate, cause 2 Shih Tzu hounds barked at the neighbor. Folks, that's what this world has come to, and I hate it. For it appalls me at the shit that goes on. Pure shit. Really? I mean, honestly, I've got to contend with the animal control because my 2 little 6-pound Shih Tzus barked at the damn neighbor that don't even own the house next door. Is that really what this nation has come to? Honestly, I mean, I cannot fathom that. I really, you know, I've lived here. I've had people's dogs in my yard. I've had people's dogs jump on my dogs. I've had problems. I've had them turn my trash over. But you know what? If you go talk to the people of the dogs that's doing that normally, they're good people. They'll stop them from doing it. You don't have to call animal control. You don't have to do that. That ain't what needs doing. That's what country people do. That's what Southerners do. But oh no, shit no. You got Northerners moving in, and then goddamn, they don't even own what they live on, but they think they own the world. And everybody around them's got to do what they expect them, what they think they should be doing. Well, folks, I got a rude awakening for people like that. Southern people ain't gonna do that. We gonna do what we want to do, and y'all can kiss our ass. That's how it is. It's just gonna be that way. If you don't like the way we do it down here in the South, move your damn ass back up north and get you some of that. If you want to live down here, you live like us. If you don't want to live down here and you want to start shit, get your ass back up north. That's all I got to say. And I'm going to sign off with that tonight because I'm getting more pissed the more I talk about it.